Hello and welcome back to Techtonica. After a forced day off, I'm glad to be back, and I did a little bit off camera, as I suggested I might do. If not in the episode, then definitely in the chat for the premiere. I did tweak a little bit here the blue cores in order to add a second array. I had to do a couple of changes. Some just for style, some for function. So the first thing for style, I turned this building to the side so that I could have another one over here to the side, and then I made this be more or less in between. I didn't really need to do that. I could have just put that one where the other one, like the other one was, and still use the belt, but I thought it would look a little bit better like this, and I think it does. So did that, no big deal, but I had to tweak the input belt for the purple cores, of course, and obviously extend the one down here. I had to tweak the input belt for the plant fiber because it was kind of in the way also, so that got fixed. And then, of course, I had to fix the output belt for the blues as well, and those are on their way again. We don't have very many, but I did have it offline for basically the entire time I was doing the second build. And then for function, I had to change a couple things to this build to get it to work. First of all, the stairs are in the way. The game was fine with me putting this machine halfway over the stairs, and so I'm fine with it too, because we can't remove these, which is kind of an annoyance. I would like to be able to remove them. I get why we can't, but on the other hand, I would like to be able to remove them. But I did leave these lights here where we had them placed, and I just put the foundations underneath them so that they were supported well enough. And then I did this squiggly thing here with the copper belt. I didn't end up having to do this turn. I could have kept it going straight into here, but I was trying to do something different before I did this. And as part of it, because of that, the stairs being there and this machine being where it was, I had to push it back and use the feeder belt here for the copper wire. Now, luckily, it produces a lot more than we actually need, so it's and the inserters can keep up just fine, so it's just fine there as well. And that worked. And then for the iron ingot belt, I suppose I could have, and maybe I should have, just continued this one on down this way and plugged it into there. But I thought it was more fun to run it under the stairs here and partially into the ground. Now, the reason it's partially in is because you can't actually remove that bit of ground. It is not allowed. So, yeah. So we're stuck here with that, but that's fine. So we did that, or I did that rather, off camera, and now we're running with the blue cores again. We should get to the 120 we need for the first thing we wanted to do, which was that the monorail. 100 we needed for the monorail, if we wanted to do that first. Other ideas or other thoughts could be we could do the tool belt 3, which not that thrilled, or don't feel like that's necessary right now, even though it's cheap. Threshing speed 2, that would be nice, though. Assembler speed 2 would actually be kind of nice. Actually, you know what? Let's do assembler speed 2 first. And that's going to they consumed a bunch of charge out of our accumulators real quick. And you could see down here that everything's recharging now. And the reason I did that first is because, well, that makes all the assemblers go 50% faster, 150% of base speed, which means that we'll get blue cores made 50% faster, which is never a bad idea. Threshing, we don't really need to do that unless we want to reduce either reduce the number of threshers we need for these threshing tasks for the whatchamacallits here, for the plants here, or if we want to be able to add, well, I guess it would be like 50% more. A lot of them will be able to handle 50% more planters. So that's kind of low on my priority list there. Biodense 3, though, would be kind of nice to do, because that means that all the biobricks we're making, we don't nearly need as many. But right now, at least, we're still producing at, or not consuming as much as we're producing. So I think we can chill on that thought for a little while. That's all we have here in synthesis for right now. Mining drill speed would be kind of nice. That would mean we could do a little bit more smelting off of the same number of miners, but that also means that we need to upgrade to blue belts, or to green belts, I guess is what they are. Are they green? Yeah, they're green. So we'd have to upgrade to green belts, and without the hot upgrade option, I'm not that thrilled about it. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but whatever. We could also take these new mole the 7x7 flatten on the mole instead of the 5x5. Nice. And then also a 5x9 tunneling mode on the mole. That would be really useful to have if we need to tunnel into something, which I'm sure we will. Logistics, we talked about that. Nothing here on transportation. Here on energy, we don't have this one yet. We need to go find a chip to find this one, but we could boost the accumulator charge, which might also not be a bad idea, especially given the fact that we need to consume power to unlock these things. And then finally, under science, we can do mass collect 4 as well as mass erase 4. We get the primary colors for the light sticks, blue, green, and red, even though isn't technically blue, yellow, and red the primary colors. These are the colors for like light emission, but not the primary colors as far as like art goes. But I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. And that's it for this one. So there aren't very many blue core stuff yet, because we need to feed 450 Atlantum ore, 900 iron ingots, and 900 copper ingots into the machine. And so what I think we'll start with then is setting up a small-ish processor units build down here at the end. That'll be the day. But also 1, 2, 3, 4 assemblers. I have 6. Good. I made a bunch. So we need processor units, and I'm gonna put these in the back this time. We might want to go a little bit further away. Maybe, maybe not. Processor units, electronic components, copper, and then plant material. And actually, that lines up perfectly. I don't know how I pulled that one off. Let's see, the electronics are going to need iron. The copper's going to need copper wire, right? Yeah, I don't want to do it this way, though. This is stupid. And then the processors need both of those. So maybe we tweak this slightly, then, to make it less stupid. Take these 3 out again. And then do, ooh, not that. Do electronics here. Do copper here, and do plant fiber over here. Could almost just use these same belts, though, too. Possibly. Yeah, why the heck not? Budge these over, then. You can go right in here. It means that you can go... I'll have to figure out how to get the copper belt down into that one, but that'll work out fine. This can go here, and then this can go... Oopsie. Right here, and can take those in. Let's see. You are processors. You are electrical components. I keep calling them electronics. They're electrical components. Plant matter frames. And I actually have a bunch of those in my inventory. Do I want to keep all those? Probably not. What the heck are those used for? They're used for something, but I don't remember what. So here you can have half of them. I'm going to keep the electrical components. I'm sure I'll use those for something or other. And then finally, copper wire for this thing. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I guess I could just do with the copper wire. Just do... Come down here for a minute. Right out here. Like that. That would work. Otherwise, we could do something a little more unique. And come this way. And then do a turn. No, we can't turn right away after. Yeah, so we're not going to do it that way then. We'll just come out from here. Come down to there. Perfect. And you can feed into there. And then you can feed into there with this feeding this way. We'll have to bring in some more plant matter this way. And then these two here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good spot, actually. Smart. This goes here. Oh, don't fall-ish. That can go here. And that should take care of those. Fairly simple build. And then we're just going to feed those directly into one of these inputs. Because why the heck not? Let's put flooring down. I think we might have to any for the red inserters, but let's put flooring down right there at least. Actually, we'll just come out like this a little bit. You get one of those, which I don't know. Yeah, you're actually not connected, right? So we're going to have to connect that up. Let's see. You can come out from here, maybe. We'll do like that. And then this belt goes here. Jump. To there. And then you can go right there. And just for fun, I'm also going to fill this in a little bit, like that. Square it off. There we go, processor units. We need to feed in copper and iron. We could feed those in maybe over here somewhere. Yeah, we could feed them in here. Do I want to steal from this? I think so. I think it'll be fine. We'll steal from this. That'll go up, but I'm also going to have to do, again, the flooring. I think we'll just do flooring right here and right there. Floors here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll bring this out and connect it up to that. Can I get you down there? There we are. Good. This can come out and go to the first one. Yeah, I think so. You'll go to there, and you'll come back this way and connect into that one right there. As long as you're happy with those connections, I am too. I think they're fine. And while, yes, this is sort of draining past these, it's not going to matter that much because they'll be able to snag as much as they need. They don't need that much. And even for this one, half of it's going to go this way if it can. So either way, we'll have nearly a full belt of all three of these going in. And then we just have to figure out the Atlantum. And I have the solution for that, partially because I read it. We have 5 charges already. We're going to wait on that then for a minute. The other thing that I want to set up before we go and do that is the water wheels to be crafted in a... Oh, that's why I had all those assemblers made. The water wheels to be crafted in assemblers. For those, we need to have one for itself, plus 1 iron frame, plus 1 mechanical component, which takes stuff directly, so that's 3 now, plus 1 electrical component, plus 1 copper. So that's 5 total machines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we need more floor. More floor, which means more bus, which means maybe start from here and go out like this. How far can I go before you yell at me that I have insufficient resources? That far. All right. And maybe I should have put those on that side, since they're kind of like a mall item. I don't know that I'm going to keep them made, though, but I guess if I'm setting it up, I might as well keep it. So let's put more in here, which means, of course, that I fall down. And also that I can't get back up again. Why can't I get back up again? There we go. Because we'll probably do some of the other stuff in that spot that I just put down, so it's fine this way. Give me 500 more. I'll take that stack this time, just for variety. I reached for my glass, so I lost my mouse hand, but I lost my mouse hand as I turned the thing, so I didn't have control. Let's do all this just to square that off like that. Okay, so we said 5, I think. So the output is going to be a box. We'll put those in a box. We could probably just do it right here like that. You'll go maybe here. That's going to be water wheels. They need 3 inputs. One that's just iron, one that is iron and copper, and one that is iron and copper again with a secondary input to it. So just iron, iron, copper, iron, secondary copper. Iron only. Iron, copper. Iron, secondary copper? How am I going to get the iron to this one? That is the question. Do I have a little bit of extra space in here? I might be able to pull this off. So this would be those iron frames. Direct feed into those. Mechanical components would be here. Right there. And then this is electrical components. They're going to need to have iron fed to them. And this will be copper. So if I'm sneaky enough, and let's do this without connecting it to the bus. Not that button either. If iron comes in here, it could turn, it could get picked up by both of those. And then it could turn, not there, but here. It could go over the inserter, bringing in the copper. and then turn here again to go into that machine right there where we need iron at. I think that's fun. Let's take some of these out then, just because that's where the copper is going to have to come in. And this will be the copper coming in. It's not needed before this one, so to touch that one and then touch that one. You could go there and here. Iron's going to go in here, here, and here. Copper wire is going to come across from there. It's going to get fed into there, there, and then also there. I think that works. Might be scary how fast I did that, but it won't scare you any more than it scares me. That way, please, for the rest of the iron belt. And then let's take this. Nope, not that way. Oopsie. This way. And this one this way. Iron goes... Nope, iron goes there. Copper goes there. What did I do? Why you not move? Weird. Oh, I know why I didn't move. No? Did I goof something up majorly here? Was something with this belt? Might have been the way that I placed that one. It was the one that I placed. The one that I placed by itself got screwy. Because of the way that I did it. I'm going to call that a bug, but it's also my fault. So, a little of both. A little of both. Alright, so this is going to be those water wheels. We'll just keep this build here. Why the heck not? We'll just use one stack, and whatever we need for one stack, we get for one stack. That doesn't mean that I won't make the crank generators also at some point, but for right now I'm not going to. Just because we don't actually need them for this quest task thingy. Alright, there you are. How did I pick up... I feel like I picked up extra limestone there somehow. Are we working yet? You're waiting to get 20 mechanical components and 20 electrical components. Yeah, that's a little bit slow, but it's fine. Once we get stack inserters, we can speed it up a little bit. Where are the stacks at, by the way? Logistics. Here, way up there. Okay, yeah, we got a little victory to get through yet. Okay, so what was I going to do next? I had one other thing in mind before I went to go get the Atlantum, I think. Oh, yes. I had a few comments, and I meant to pull those up and share those at the beginning of the episode, but I wanted to pull them up now. Let's see. That's not where the comments were. This one? WB6ANP said that you don't need to carry the these cubes with you, the spectral cubes. They'll still talk to you, even if they are in a chest somewhere, which is interesting and amusing, a little bit amusing. And let's see. There was one other thing, but I can't remember what it was now. It must have been on a much earlier episode. Somebody said something about something or other, and I can't remember what it was. But either way, we're fine. It's fine. So I want to punch down into, I think, into the, this might be a good place to do it, into the river, so that we can deal with these things a little bit. I need to make some of these. We were doing groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then we can put some of these down. We can also move these turbines back here instead. So I'm going to take out this last couple of rows of foundation, power floor, so that we can do that. But I'm going to get this extra set built before we do. I think I do have those on a thing. Good. That's not it. F6. There we go. Yeah, I have a little extra space here. So what I could do, I'm a little bit close on this side, unless...
Local signal deciphered.
Ooh.
Ingress RD3215. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
That was the one about making in an assembler. See, it's not, unless I can do flatten. Maybe flatten would do. Now, see, it's not letting me destroy any of that floor. So I can't widen the river at all here, which is what I was kind of afraid of. So I think what I'm going to do here is pull these folks over this way when I move their turbines to the back, to see if we can get another row in on the other side without looking to see if it's even possible. I don't know which way these turn, though. Maybe I should have started at this end. That would have probably been smarter. Let's see. But we made enough turbines, by the way, to get credit for having, you know, done so. That way, please. Oh, good. I put it down the right way. 1, 2, and come on. I see it. I can see it. Right there. 3. And then back to these. Just one turn? No, I gotta do 2 more. There, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So then, do we want to take these out? I think so. Careful, though. And do this, please. And then we can take these out also. Oh, sorry. Punching the microphone. Is that where this goes? Doesn't look right. Let's put this one down first, because I think we need to have that as our anchor, kind of. And then we can do these like that. Yes. And I just do this from down here. Maybe that'll be better. Easier. Somethinger. Missed. Not better or easier or somethinger. There, that might be better. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one as well. And actually, we can get another one in here. Nice. Okay. I'll have to make some more stuff then. We can go get some turbines from upstairs, but I'll have to make some more of these. Right. Everybody turning the right way? Can I get back up here, please? Can I extend the floor this way just a little bit more so that I can get back up here, please? There we go. Excellent. Square that off, too. Okay. F6, 1, 2, 3. There. Alright, I'm not going to bother setting up another set yet. Where did I cut the hole in the floor at? That's something that I'll want to know for future reference. From down here? Not there. Was it up here on the foundation somewhere? And why am I not seeing it? It was in the water, because I dropped down into the water. But it's definitely not over there. I think it might have been here. Before I finished the flooring? I don't know. Odd. I forgot we can get access to it from over here, too. That's not so bad, then. Maybe I put the floor back in, then. Wait a minute. Am I a crazy person? Where did I cut the hole in the floor at? Did I not cut a hole in the floor? Oh, here it is. Way up here. Oh, it was that side of the water. Yeah, we definitely don't want it there. I will just access the river from over there, please. Thank you. Well, that tower's done. Can we see blues? We can see blues, too. Alright, you are done. You have 75 cores in you. Oh, you're not going to go this way? Is that because... Oh, I pushed it back further? No. Oh, this is this one's core. Oh. Okay. Where do I want to go next for cores? I could be a turd and just put it literally like right here. The problem is, I would not be able to have these belts here. which is kind of a bummer. We could go... No, we can't even go over there. Where do I want to put the next core thingy at? Core composer at? We definitely don't want this to keep going, because there's not really a whole lot of point. I'm going to cut it back there. We'll let this drain out, though. Before we do that, let's actually go do the Atlantum thing. Or we can do this thing first.
Signal triangulated. New location added.
This was
to
called
HUD.
like RD or something.
Heavy interference.
New location added to HUD. We had the HA already. We had the SC already. There it is. RD over there. Alright, that's going to be probably way over there then. Let's do the Atlantum thing first. Just because I need to get that started before too long. And I know we found a big Atlantum node over here. So I'm just going to come over to this one. And when I say big, I don't know how big is big. But an Atlantum node over here. Right here. Actually. And what we need to do is crack through this outer shell, and there should be, except that's this one, there should be an actual node inside. So let's put up just some charges here and see. Detonate. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. Detonate. I have to do like... There we go. Boom. Alright, there we go. That's the node. So this is like a weird, like, shell. And maybe we can pop some more of it off here. But the node itself is this bright green color. Like that, maybe. And so this shell we have to blast, or I think you can use Mark II miners to chew through it. But I don't care about that so much. I don't have any left. Okay, that's... I guess we'll leave that there. I might be able to mold that. Yeah, that I can mold. Most of that I could mold. There's still a little bit of stuff up here. I guess we could make a couple more to get rid of the weird stuff. Weird stuff. You go there. You go there. There. And there. And yeah, we could blast out more back there, but I don't feel like we need to. Maybe we should. Oops, not that much. Cancel. Go here with it, and then go over here with it. I didn't make enough. I didn't make enough. Oops, E, not F. There we go. And there we go. Now it's nice and shiny. Now it's nice and shiny. Okay, so miners, I don't have any made. Guess we get one. Okay, I lied. I'm going to make some more blasting charges here. Get some of this stuff down here in front, maybe. Make faster. Yeah, get some more of this stuff out of here. Okay, you can go here, and one back here, maybe. Okay. So those blasting charges do quite a bit of damage when it's just regular old dirt. Quite a bit. As you can see. That's why this is all out here, blasted out. But when they're just kind of local, then they need a little bit more help. Let's get this cleared out. That was a little bit too much. And yeah, it looks like there's more crud underneath. Still, the case, the encapsulation. That's okay. We'll blast that out later. You need to be scanned to get rid of you. There we go. And let's just do some of this. We'll call this the floor level here. And we're just going to do this. We don't have any power here, but we don't need power for a mining drill, so we're not going to do it. I just wish I had brought more something with me so that I could set up more than one of these. But that's fine. I think I still have some bio bricks in my inventory. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes. Wait, you're not drilling that? Not powerful enough. Okay, so we do need the better drills. But I could have sworn the better drills... Stronger tool required. Oh, I did. I got some just from blasting it. Oh. Okay. I could have sworn that it said that you could mine this with Mark 1s once you blasted it out, but maybe I misread. In that case, let's go ahead and make the rest of these blasting charges then. And we're just going to make a big friggin' mess of this area here. By blasting out the rest of this stuff to get... Maybe we gotta go elsewhere to get some more then. Get a little bit more. If I put them on here, do I get... No. Okay. So I'm trying to get it from this the shell then, I guess. That I misunderstood. And you? Okay. How about the shell underneath? I'm still getting some. Aha. And one more. I'm gonna isolate this thing. There we go. And it doesn't destroy my floors, which is kind of nice too. Alright, we're out of mining charges, and I'm out of Kindlevine extract to make more. So we'd have to go back and get some of that. The rest of the stuff I have. Ah, that's what I wanted the plant matter frames for. These. But we do have access to a little bit more of the structure, the Atlantum ore stuff. So let's go back and figure this part out. I need to fix something here real quick. There we go. Oh, that's the, yeah. I was like, what's the gather for? So we can need to get 450? Yeah, 450 Atlantum ore. So let's make a few more charges. We'll get some more Kindlevine, make some more charges. Can I fly up here, please? Thank you. And then we'll go see what RD is about. We also should see what this is about. It's about 335 there. These two are just about done. The processor unit's going to take a little bit longer, which I'm not surprised with. That's why I started feeding them in first. So we'll be able to disconnect the iron and copper shortly. Really shortly, actually. And then we can move on from that. Ooh, we're actually using all this Kindlevine extract. That was unexpected. I guess I should be buffering that after all. Oh, we have some here. We have some here, too. Oh, yes, I've ran it all along the bus. Right. That'll learn me. Okay, how many more can I make? 20 more? That should be good enough, I hope. I hope. Okay. Back this way. So we know where there's a little bit more of the shell stuff that we can blast. We just need... it was like 330 we had, so we need about another 120. This stuff glows nicely. Just for fun, though, I'm going to go ahead and put this down around to the whole thing, I think. Or actually, was there more shell that I wanted to hit? There might have been down below here. Yeah, a little bit more right there. 10. There, please. There you go. Excellent. Did I get any out of that? 4. A whole 4. Alright, so we can blast the crap out of this then. That didn't work out so well. But there's another, actually, piece right there. See it. Here. There. Here. There. Some more up here. This stuff doesn't blast very well compared to the dirt around it. There, please. Targeting these is a little bit odd sometimes. There you go. Having a blast. Just about there. Just about. Alright, I'm going to clean that little bit up. Even though it's a waste in a way. There we are. To do so because, well, we already had most, like, that's a really small piece to focus that much on, but we also need 80 more for that door, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a bunch more. Need about 200 then. That helped. Okay. And the last one can go up here and do some damage up there for whatever reason. Just over 200. If that's enough, we should be good, but we have enough to make 3 more. Let's just make 3 more and do it. I think we have enough, but... Just a weird shape that I left behind there. Oh, we do have this over here, too. Let's go ahead and do this one. There we go. 231. That should be more than enough. We'll go see. And we can disconnect the iron and the copper then. I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect them at the bus end and let the belts drain into the machine, I think. I think that'll be fine. Alright, there's a bunch of limestone here too if we need it for later. I forgot. Well, here. Come here. Good, it stops. So actually these are stopped already. Yeah, so I'll just pick them up. That's fine. You can come with me. You can come with me. I can do this like this. Yes. I can do this like this. But I'm going to leave those there for later generations. Must be able to run the large power lines into there too. That gave me a little bit of extra copper and iron in my inventory, I guess, which I was just about out of, so that's kind of works out well. Let's go see what door RD is about while we wait for that 900 processor units to finish. Or RD, the signal RD, I guess it's not necessarily a door. I guess I could probably widen this little bridge here now that I have materials for it. This is in that part we hadn't bothered exploring entirely yet, it looks like. Yeah, we hadn't gone back here at all, I don't think. What's that over there? Is that a light? No, that's not a light. That's out in the middle of nowhere. These are lights, because they're here in the visible parts. We hadn't come back here yet anyway. Because I could pick those lights up if I wanted to.
Keep an eye on your Echo Sketch map, Breaker. Some walls are more interesting to cut through than others.
Ooh. Hint, hint. Yeah, that's definitely someplace we want to cut through. Alright, RD is this way. So right in here someplace would be really good to do. In terms of height map, yeah, that should be good actually right there. I don't know why, yeah. Don't know why I swung that. Actually, you know what? Before we do this, let's go to terraforming. And let's do mole tunneling. Oh, we've only gotten 113 before we filled up that thing. Luckily, we have a good buffer that we can fill into the machine really fast. Mole tunneling, and then Z, and let's do the 5x9 tunnel this way. And just go... Which way is the 9, though? 9 tall. Oh, that's a bummer. That's lame. Alright, I'm going to go back to 5x5. I don't care. I wanted it deeper, not taller. Oops, overheated. Ooh, hello there. Alright, one more push. Someone told me that having Shiverthorn extract in your inventory accelerates the cooldown on your mole, or fixes the cooldown, or whatever cooldown on your mole. If it is, then I'd hate to see what it does when I don't have any, because it's not really cooling down that much. Alright, so this cave, and I should probably be looking for things on the ground too, by the way. This cave, because those little chips, I don't think those show up on the map. They're probably here on the ground someplace. But I don't see any other buildables except for these things right here. What are these? No, scan. Just regular old mining drills? Alright, fine. We'll take all this stuff then. And some inserters too. Nice. Like somebody was trying to do some fuel belt miner action over here. Get out of the way. Okay. So that's a nice iron node. Yeah. Iron vein there. And then we need to punch... Ooh. We're going to go this way, I think. A little niche over here. Yeah, right in here. Punch through, please. This way. Yeah, I'd hate to see what that looks like overheat-wise if I don't have the Shiver Thorn coolant. Or maybe it's the coolant we need to have, not just the extract. I bet you it's the coolants we need to have. Can I make a few of those? That could be. Yeah. Yeah. Plus that uses some of that pesky limestone I've got. I made a bunch of. So we have, starting now, 13. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, look at that. Coolant. Cooler. Alright. Why is there a little side cave over here? What are you about? Besides just a dead end. Why is that pointed that way? Because that's an entrance, a back entrance to... Possibly? No, it doesn't really go that way. No, I don't know. What is down here? Oh, that's what's down here. Pay attention, Molly. Hello. That was... Wait, what did that say? Cool Dense 5. Yeah, that would probably help with coolant-related things. Okay, back this way. And obviously see where we're supposed to be going here, but let's have a look-see. That is a giant something building. That's Signal RD, but that's a giant building on top of a big, huge whirlpool. And there's an elevator down here, apparently. Looking around.
This elevator control console is dead. Fortunately, your suit was built to fall safely from any height. On Calyx, when all of your friends jump off a cliff, you get to jump off too.
Why, thank you.
Facility access door unavailable. Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
200 Mark II belts we don't have. 50 cooling systems we do have. So we could do that part now if we wanted to. But we're just going to take the plunge, I guess. Take the plunge. Boom. And you have a bunch of blue cores and a couple of these. Good thing I have some extra space down here. Can I tighten that up a little bit? Sort? Not really. Okay. Alright, there's a little storage down there. Now, how the heck do I get back up from here? That's door RE. Or do I not want to get back up from here? Do I want to go down there? Something tells me that I want to save first. Save game. Might as well. Awarded for successfully descending out of the facility by the something something dark side. Achievement earned. By the only means available. Wait a minute, did I just win the game? And yes, I see the cave over there. But I wanted to see what we had over here first. Oh, so it's the only means available, meaning, yeah, that's how we get out of this thing, right? Scan that. HP Flight 3. Could pick up that light again, I guess. Okay, so I'm way the heck down. Oh, there's a path back up. All right. I'm going to pick these things up, too, because I think they might show up on the map. I don't know. Do they show up on the map? They do not, so maybe I won't bother picking them up then. But we need to keep a lookout here. Just wait a minute. Gotta cut through the wall here? Apparently so. Apparently so. Yeah, there's coolant. Okay. Not that high. Right there. Yep. Okay. Up and up and up and up and up. Okay, we're here overlooking now. This cave system is much better, obviously, than the one in the alpha, which again doesn't surprise me because they had more time to work on it, and it's more what they intended. That one was just to give us a feel for how the game worked, but the variety and whatever in this cave is really nice. Okay, so you are slightly over here. Mayhaps? Not quite. Just for fun. Alright, we're here at another overlook. We can go that way. And we have a little bit of a alcove here. Is there anything interesting here? No. Okay, up this way we go. Okay. And here we end at the top of the river that feeds into that whirlpool. So if we come around the edge of this, then we can see this facility here. And how in the heck did we get back out? I guess over here. That takes me a bit tough to see, but it looks like that takes me back out the way we might want to go. Before we do that, we also need to come over here and E on this door to find out that we need Atlantum ore and cooling systems for this door. We had, was that it, 2 doors that needed this, or just the one? I guess just the one. This J. Now there's another one that needs Atlantum and cooling systems, so I'll have to find some more. Maybe? I thought... there was already one on my tracker that I had. This one's new. Unless, no, that one showed up when we, yeah, that showed up when we did the water wheels, right.
Facility
Wait, this side,
access
sorry.
door unavailable.
Repair.
Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
Okay.
I think this was the main research lab for the sector. Nothing in here was ever any of my business, so it should be a pretty interesting place to look around. I'm up for building some half-finished prototypes if you are.
Sounds like a plan. Got my scanner out. Ooh, glowy purple stuff. Ooh. Smelter Mark II. Glowy purple stuff. Glowy purple stuff. Scan.
It looks like maybe they were trying to cook up new alloys in here. This whole place is above my pay grade.
I remember the lead metallurgist, Mirage. She was untrusting.
I've never seen these kinds of gemstones anywhere in the sector. And I've been to every corner of it.
The last time I was here, they were studying Guy in ore, synaptite, Atlantum, Materials that were not of our world, but not classified.
Couldn't classify those if you wanted to. Atlantum is everywhere around here.
If they stopped performing research on local materials to import and study something completely unknown, there must have been a reason.
If there was, we won't find it. Somebody wiped every terminal in here.
Okay. Mark II minor. This stuff has all been sitting here for a very, very long time. Okay, so we came in from that way. There's not another whatever over here. You can tell by like all the crud and stuff built up on it. This stuff has been here for a while. Ooh.
Facility access door unavailable.
You need
Refer to
advanced
display
circuits
panel
and
for
cooling
self-repair
systems.
requirements.
That's going to be a little while because we can't make advanced circuits yet. We don't know how. Okay, if this goes there. I can't even tell where I'm at. But there's also a door back here. This goes into a galley looking room with a chip for Cool Dense 2 in the tech tree. Did we unlock Cool Dense 5 a little bit ago? With another chip? Ooh. These and those? Getting full. I just dropped some limestone or something. Scan that, please.
No idea if the scientists were using these plants as scenery or an experiment. They weren't secretive, but they didn't exactly go out of their way to tell people what they were doing either. Personally, I'd toss them into a thresher and be done with it. The plants, not the scientists.
Mm-hmm.
You know I didn't mean that.
Okay, so we can't get into the next door there. This comes up on the roof. What does that get me? Anything important? Yes. Something important? Comms receiver.
This dish must have been for some kind of experimental communication technology. As you can see, it's currently being pointed at a few hundred miles of rock, which makes absolutely no sense. I know there was some weird science to how the production terminals communicated with each other across sectors, and I remember it being one of those things that seemed to go down constantly. The backup system was a ton of buried wire. We like the backup system.
Alright, so back in here now. Was there another way we could have gone somewhere back here? Or have we pretty much explored everything that's not... Yeah, we can go this way. This way? Ooh, there's another thing we can scan. Craft speed 3. I still need to go a different way over there. That light's still lit up. The rest of them are off. That one's still lit. Curious. Curious. Go this way. Back in here. Scan again. Pack size 3. Ooh. 10 beacons, 50 mining charges. Well, goodbye. Wait, how do you destroy? Well, here, just throw it in there. Duh. There we go. Can't get through there. So we have door RL yet to do. We went in there. Back this way. And then we're back in the room we came into. So we've explored everything here in the, at least I think. I want to try and figure out, let's go back outside in the middle here. Don't figure out how far we went around the other way. Came this way down this hallway. And we could not go into here through this crossing. So this building here, and Yeah, those two buildings there are the ones we cannot get into yet. The one under the radar and the one to this side of it. We'll call it the right if you're facing the radar. This is where we could not come through. So we've been in everywhere else over here. And we just need to get some more stuff before we can do the rest of this. That's door RL. Now, we don't have access to the lift. And that must be RE for elevator. R must be like research something. So that would be the research lab. Maybe RD was research door or something lame like that. But that takes care of those. Now, how do we get out of here? Well, looks like we have to go up this way that we saw earlier. So we'll go this way. So RE was cooling systems and conveyor belts. We could do that one if we had known about it.
If you've ever thought I was overstating how useful the mole is, consider this. You are standing at the bottom of 2 waterfalls with no way out.
Yeah. Ooh, I see something in the middle of those. You know what? Actually, I just looked at the time. Let's leave this here. We are here at the bottom of these waterfalls. We're going to leave this here, and we will come back in the next episode. We will figure out what that is in the middle of those 2 waterfalls. Tucked back in there, nice and secretive like. Looks like I might have missed something else back there. We can go back there and figure that out later, maybe. We do something with this now. And then we can figure out what else we have to do. We can get back up these waterfalls by using the mole, as implied. And then we can go and explore a little bit more in some of these caves, perhaps. And then head back to the production terminal in order to see if we've gotten all the processor units in there or not. And then we can go from there to making... We can come back out here and open that RE door, or we can figure out what we want to do next. So, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.